You're gonna thank me for showing you this action roguelike. This is gonna scratch a deep itch that you've probably been like on the lookout for a little while now. And I know I've shown you all a lot of games so far, but this is yet another certified banger from me. I have multiple characters to choose from here. I think I'm gonna start off with Vesper. This is supposed to be a melee tank, but I can tell you right now, he has a lot of stuff that doesn't make him seem like a tank. It's just, I mean, like an actual tank just blasting stuff. We are playing on base difficulty. It's been a little while since I've played. I may as well just start off on the lower difficulty to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Or base difficulty, not lower. I believe that's a nightmare mode. Eventually we'll be able to get some modifiers to change the gameplay a little bit. As you saw, I have a basic hammer smash. We have the better hammer smash, which is our Q. And then an R button that I can't really show you right now or else it'll be wasted. The game, as you saw, has a map, so we're going to be traversing through that. I want to get straight into the action. This character has a 3-hit passive. The 4th hit is like a crit, and it heals you. So like as a tank, you get your health back by just smacking monsters. His dash is different than everyone else's. It's more like a tackle. If you hit an enemy, they get knocked backwards and stunned, and he gets a little shield for it. So, very different than the other characters. This is a Remnant Memory Sustained Jet. Unleashes a stream of flames. Enemies hit by these take fire damage. So that's our new button. That's a W. We have hunters coming in that we want to avoid if possible. They're delayed by one more turn though, so we're gonna keep trying to milk this piece of the map. See what the W looks like. Okay. That's not bad. That almost kills. I don't know if that's gonna be like the main goal for him. It is sick that you can move while you do it. We got our first level up. You can see at the bottom left. So you do want to get as many kills as you can from the map. I believe it is giving you max HP. That seems not terrible. I have seen that ability before, but I've only used it on mage characters. All right, second ability, we have dark damage and attack speed increase. Channel for a little bit, get move speed. After you finish channeling, launch missiles that do dark attacks and grant you attack speed. So it's almost like an install. I almost have to see what that looks like. Channel. Okay. I see. Like visually, it's a really cool looking skill. And to be honest, like everything in this game looks sick. And he does want a little bit of attack speed just to be able to get his passive off. Huh. Is there a chance we're going with like an attack speed darkness setup? Is that a thing? You can try your best to keep up with how many strikes you've done. I don't think that's all that necessary. Like maybe when you're a pro at the game, you might be keeping track of the individual numbers. But right now, if I'm hitting stuff, I must be doing something right. I do kind of like the idea of charging the E. Oh, wow. Messed that up. Charging the E while monsters spawn. They're also knocked up from IQ, so you could charge the E while they're like in the air. It's not gonna really work on bosses, but on basic trash mob, it's actually really cool. Like this thing right here, I can't knock up, but I think it gets stunned. This is where Wazda would be really nice. I'm playing MOBA mode because I have a lot of hours in games like League of Legends. This is click to move, but you can play Wazda and you can play with controller. We can do this well. I'm sure controller plays just fine. It's just games like this, it brings me back, you know? I won't say back to the good old days. But it again scratches an itch of one that I forgot all about, or maybe I removed it from my memories. Gonna say there's something there. This is all gold. Gold is used in shops, obviously. We haven't seen a shop just yet, but I'm a little broke. 150, not really enough to do anything with. I kind of like that skill, not gonna lie. Like, just thematically, it looks really fun. We have Lightning Dash, which, you know what? Briefly transform into invulnerable lightning, bouncing between targets. Attacking reduces the cooldown. Kind of good synergy with our E, right? Here we can empower based on dust. I think we want to put at least a point, maybe even 2 points in our passive. That's going to give us HP back. And it's a little bit more of a focus on that auto attack setup. Dismantle, we get some dust. And that's going to go towards... Could do my ulti. Could do the new dash we just got, even though we haven't even seen it yet. I kind of like this. This is fun. Sometimes you gotta go for fun. All right, we should be good here. Ominous presence. Powerful monsters in your area. All right, the W. Okay, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is an iframe. Oh yeah, that feels good. Looks like if there's no monsters in range, it'll just hit the one monster 4 times, which is kind of cool. Not even kind of cool, it's actually legit. Here we go. That's the powerful monster in my area, I think. Ow. Guess I should have gone for the Alpha Strike to dodge it. My apologies, I'm probably going to be saying a lot of League of Legends terminology. If you all don't get the reference, don't feel bad, and please don't click out because I keep making references that you don't get. I'll work on it. I promise. I can't promise there won't be more League of Legends references, but I'm working on it, all right? Oh, wow, I actually bounced to the other thing. The game just feels good to play. Like, and you all know I play a lot of action roguelikes, so not everything really, you know, does super well mechanically. But I do believe that pressing these buttons feels good. Ooh. And like the visuals and the punchiness. The game's so punchy. And it's just one of the characters too. I don't even have all of them because now that the game is fully released, they added more characters that I have to do whatever achievement is to unlock them. Okay, this is a chip. These get equipped to the spells themselves, the memories. When you cast this memory, sacrifice 20% of your life to empower it. The damage and healing dealt by the empowered cast is increased. So it doesn't give it damage or healing, it boosts it. So we could boost the damage of this. That's a tough one. We'll get a barrier. We'll get attack speed. I don't want to just get rid of it so soon, because it might actually be a good chip if I find something that does give us healing. We're missing a shop, unfortunately, but I do want this shrine. Yeah, so like I have healing in the kit. I'm not super worried about it. Hatred Remnant. Intense hatred. Mild hatred, mild curse, potent hatred, potent curse. Hatred shard. When taking damage, lose 6% of your dust. That's not that bad. And we cleanse it by defeating 34 monsters. Increase the level of a memory. Increase the quality of an essence. If we really, really liked this thing, we could level up its quality. But unfortunately, we don't know if we're going to be like sticking with that. So I think for now, unfortunately, memory haste doesn't help out the R. You could potentially put it on your E. But I think at that point, you may as well just level something up. And I'm going to go for level up my passive. Until this thing stops giving me good healing, I think it's a good idea we keep that leveled up. All right, so this is like a dead end and the hunters are here. We're going to keep pushing forward. Haven't had to heal myself. So I must be doing something right. Ooh. I remember there was a video on Sakurai. That's the Super Smash Brothers producer, director. There's a video that was like how to make your game better, essentially. And he talked a lot about moments, right? Having good moments in the game. And every time I do that big knock-up, every time a monster has this like big number show up and the screen shakes, those are all moments. And like, it feels good when you do them. It's like you as the character, you know you're doing something correct because the game is like giving you that feedback. And a lot of devs seem to struggle with that. If you ever thought to yourself, like, hits don't feel like they have any impact to them, that's one of those examples. Like, you don't feel like you're doing anything because the game isn't doing a good job of telling you you're doing something. I just straight whiffed. I only have to kill 2 more. Then we don't have to worry about losing dust anymore. Good job. Curse is cleansed. Always like a good curse in my roguelikes. Still don't need to heal myself. That's kind of crazy. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm actually popping off. Powerful monsters in your area. The Alpha Strike, the lightning charge, it's all right. Probably didn't have to ult. I probably should have kept this for the boss, you know? My bad. What is that? Is that another... That's not a remnant. Like a memory remnant. I don't know what that is. And again, because this is like technically 1.0, it never had early access. It just had that demo. We're gonna be seeing stuff that we've never seen before. Which I'm excited for. Like, I've had a lot of people ask me, like, hey V, are you gonna play this demo? I oftentimes do not play demos because I'm gonna end up doing that same thing, especially for roguelikes when the game finally comes out. But this is a game where, like, I loved playing the demo, and now I love playing the regular game. Starfall. So this is memory remnants, but I get to choose one. Unleash cold energy forward, dealing cold damage. If an enemy is already affected by cold, it will root them, which we don't have cold in the kit. Your next attack deals 230 over 1.4, reduces the target's move speed. Huh. But we definitely don't want Starfall. Part of me thinks Hemorrhage could be okay, but I'd have to drop either my W or my Q. And I like the idea of having the iframe. I dare say there's a world where you would take out your Q and not do any fire anymore. I feel so bad because I wouldn't be able to get this back. No backpack option. I'm too scared. I can't do it. Maybe next time. If y'all are watching this and you know for a fact that V, that would have been the sickest play, let me know in the comments. But for now, I think we keep the Q until something like super, super cool shows up. I like the Q. The giant hammer slam, like, it's sick. How could I get rid of it so soon? All right, back up. I feel like I took damage even though I thought I was invulnerable during that. I feel like this fight's a little bit hard for this character anyway, because he can't really dash through monsters like some of the other characters can. Wow, what a juggle. If I don't get my ulti back, that might have killed me. Okay, so I'm not gonna W in. Yeah, there's gotta be iframes in there. We're at 86. My E has some movement to it too, so it almost makes me think I don't need the lightning dash. Is that weird to say? Ooh, what a finisher. I probably took so much HP for that, but it looks sick. We can keep pumping this up. This is still giving us HP. Both are good. We get Stardust. This is the meta we would use to level up our character. I have a couple of things leveled up for this guy. Mostly around attack speed and some max HP. Otherwise, he's pretty vanilla right now. I don't know. I would assume you could probably beat the game with no meta at all if you're, you know, that good at it. Could use this shop. The power of transcendence lingers in this place. I have no idea what that means. That sounds brand new to me. Powerful monsters in your area. Maybe that's the transcendence thing. Yeah, I don't think we need the W. I think we have enough if we just get some move speed. Like to dodge something that's super dangerous. And just like the idea that it had like a reset on doing basic attacks. But the damage itself is not all that great. I'm delusional. Delulu, if you will. No idea what that does. Look, I'm basically full HP. Like, you may think in games like this, it's all about doing a really big ability that just nukes the entire board. But don't be surprised at how much damage you get out of doing your basic attack. Especially like a character like this that can cleave on basic attack. And it's a crit. Like that. Like, that is real damage. It does... It just says critical strike. So I think we need to scale up our basic attack damage. Altar of Transcendence. Select what you wish to transcend. So I can't transcend my own stuff. This memory will be replaced by a random epic. Hold the charge forward. When fully charged, dash, strike the first enemy. Based on charge time, it will stun for a second. Charging for 1.2 does maximum dash and damage. It's also darkness. It's also attack based. What's this? This is a chip. Casting this memory or dealing fire damage increases your move speed, which you could technically put on your E. Every 10 seconds, the cast of this is empowered. The damage dealt is increased if it's light damage, which our ulti is doing light damage. It does even more. And then this restores your HP, which we were talking about earlier. I kind of want to get this one for my ulti. And then do I keep this? It's pretty cool. I feel like it requires you to be kind of far. And I'm definitely up close to the monster. Random legendary. Swing the blade forward, dealing attack damage, reducing their move speed. If an enemy hit by the blade dies, they drop meat, restores your HP, permanently increases the damage of Butcher's Strike. Huh. That's not bad. That's like thematically good for us. I wonder if the meat gets empowered healing for 20% of my life. Yeah, I don't think you do that just yet. Shop? I don't have that much money. I think we go forward. I would say the cheapest thing in the shop is probably $100. All right, W? Ooh, I didn't get the kill, did I? We have 2% increase, so I probably killed one thing in there. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while for us to stack that up. But like, look at this. The healing on the map, that's so sick. We got farm. But like, I feel like I just can't leave this stuff alive. %. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, is it based on the meat? Oh, what if I W this thing? It didn't kill it. Oh my god. Wait, this is actually... Alright. We're cooking. We need attack damage, bad. Pot of Greed? You've accepted the challenge of greed. It just gave me a bunch of money. There's no challenge there from what I can see. I feel like that was free. Shrine? Shrine does let us... Well, the well. The well lets us level up an ability. And we gotta level up the Butcher's Block. I missed. I'm like super healthy now. All that worry I had on like, am I gonna just... Well, technically this isn't on anything that I'm kind of blowing through. That counted. 14%. Is that reportable? If this gets changed, I'm gonna know when you all snitched. Oh wow, that thing's just chasing me. I'm gonna say I have to just eat that. I can't really dodge it. Okay, this is another memory fragment. Leave a poisonous trail. For 4 seconds, leave toxic gas in your path. Poisons enemies. They take damage per second. There is move speed tied to that. I'm almost of the right mind that we're probably gonna lose our Q. I know you all aren't gonna like that, but I do believe it will be happening. Attack speed, ability power, HP, some attack speed. Buff this. The health goes up, the damage goes up. Ooh. I think we're pumping it. The stronger this is, the better it can scale. I like the sound that makes. So this is healing back here. We are timed, but I don't think there's like anything except for achievements for that. There's an exclamation point that's red above me, but Challenge of Greed. This is gonna be a tough fight. Wait, I thought that was free earlier. Tell me I actually have to do something? I'm gonna ult here. You all are stuck in here with me, not the other way around. Ow. Get my meat. It only heals 2%. Well, I had some meat that was healing for 10. So I don't know what happened there. Okay, these are real. Oh my god. How would you do this without a character that has like shielding and healing? Like if I was a mage, how would I do this? This is nuts. I think these can be stunned, but they can't be knocked up. 298. Attack damage. We gotta get our attack damage up. Because that's what this is scaling off of. You know that by the orangish sword. Otherwise, it's blue for ability power. A little bit of the 5 things I wish I knew for you. Every 10 seconds, this cast will be empowered. The initial damage dealt to each enemy is increased. That sounds good enough to put on my W. I just don't think we can... I mean, I can try it, right? Just to see. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, not enough dust. Because, like, if it does power up the healing component, maybe that's not that bad. And I can't really spam it. $710. It does hurt to use it, just to say that. But this is how you scale. I heal 22. We might be losing my Q, just to say that. That was scary. We are so farming this up. It's like I'm back in Slay the Spire with Ritual Dagger. I missed. I'm at 33%. Oh, I didn't miss. I got at least one of them. We just have to be cognizant of how much HP something has. I think 1 pip on a monster's health bar is maybe 100 HP. I'll have to double check that. Damage. We can't go glass cannon though. Dang. All right, we're going to the right. I think I probably have to go to... They're entering here. I don't remember if they stay there for 1 turn. So let me do the safe route and go down. So if I get caught by hunters, I just have like a harder encounter I have to do. 800. It's not the scariest thing on the planet, but I probably like shouldn't plan to fight hunters if I can help it. I definitely think I'm like losing more HP than I'm gaining. with the way how I have this set up so far, which is fun. I'm not gonna say it's not fun. I spend 20% of my current life and I heal like 20 HP. That is definitely not a good trade. But it does hit. It absolutely hits. Like, it just deletes. But I dare say we die if we keep this up, especially on a boss, right? And if I miss, it's like well beyond over. Another concept, restores HP when cast. So you want it on something with a lower cooldown. To be fair, my my W has the lower cooldown, okay? Oh, wow. I did heal 95. Okay, so they did enter that area, which means if I was here, I might have been safe. The smell of a lizard, and it's a gift icon. Souvenir merchant. That's meta. Let's see. Restore HP equal to 40% of your max HP. This must be a one-time use. Is it? Increase attack damage by 20% and attacks heal for 2% of your maximum health. This effect is removed after 4 areas. Sets the next world to the fragment of the starry sky. I no idea what that means. And then this is this currency, my Stardust, the meta, to get basically a skin for my character. That's so funny. All right, let's do the Crimson Elixir. So we have 4 encounters of attack boost. I will do this thing. Isn't that the next world we're going to anyway? Is the Starry Sky area? Oh, this thing's immune to damage. I was like, wait, I'm actually killing it. Area, damage, and restore ally HP. It's happening. It's so happening. So I think it has to hit something to do healing. Deals damage to all enemies in the target location, restores per enemy hit. If it's a boss, you get triple the healing. Okay. So I think with that, I can probably milk my W with the 20% HP cut a little bit more until it's ready to go away. It has a long cooldown, 7 seconds to heal myself. 1,000 damage. But look at all the healing now. We fixed the issue. And on bosses, we heal even more. Hunters are entering this area. I messed up. I'm gonna have to fight a hunter. Yeah. It's fine. If my build is as good as I'm claiming it to be, it's gonna have to be okay. So now I have to remember that my Q is like targeted. I'm so used to just like holding down the Q button and hitting everything like after I choose my attack area. Now it's like completely different. Wow, you know what? I'm healing without the Q, really. This is sick. Ooh. Dang, it did a little bit less damage. All right. Something still tried to attack me. So I can go here. We don't have to necessarily go straight for the exit. Powerful monsters in your area. Uh-oh. So as you see, like with MOBA controls, I'm doing a lot of clicking. My APM is up the wazoo right now. If you're playing WASD, perfectly okay. I'm probably doing more work than I have to be doing. But it is certainly fun. I can say with full certainty, I'm having fun right now. I'm in my element. If y'all ever wondered, like, what does it look like for Veedotme to play something that's like not a Dead Cells style game, 2D action platformer, it's this. This is me at my best. If it ain't something like a Dead Cells. Ooh. We're up to 80%. So I think each line is 500 HP. No? Maybe I missed my W just then. Attack speed, level up, quality. Quality of this. So all of the numbers go up another 20%. If we get that up to like 100%, I fear everything will melt. That's not something that I think the monster should have to deal with. I feel bad, actually. The build the devs told you not to use. My new favorite build in Shape of Dreams. Vesper with Butcher Strike. But to be fair, like, it may be a case where every legendary remnant is this good. I have no idea. I've never seen this before. Get bopped. Trying to hit me. They don't know. I wish that thing had a little bit more range. But it's gonna have to be okay. Look at all these. Look at that healing. Area barrier. Grants a barrier of 128 to nearby enemies that dissipates over 1.5 seconds. I assume I have to stay in the area to get the barrier. Oh, that goes away very quickly. So it's just like a flash of barrier. Which, if you have enough ability power, it probably is impactful. But I think because I'm sacrificing HP, I'm not necessarily hitting myself with my W. I need literal healing. Barrier isn't enough. All right, boss time. We do not need to heal at the blessing. I do have my ulti. I don't remember if this thing has invulnerability phases or not. There is a lot of stuff I have to dodge, though. Dang, missing sucks. Gonna pop this. Can't necessarily stand still. Oh, yeah. Try to use my move speed if I can. Nice dodge. That hit me? On what planet? So have to be very careful here. We gotta move. He's got some combos. Just to say that. It's like, let me get in! He keeps pushing me away. I'm melee. I can't deal with that. All right. I can technically empower this even more. I think you do it. We will have to level up the actual attack though at some point. All right, second boss. That was a little bit deadly, just to say that. I'm still confident in the build. This is still our fastest cooldown. I probably have to get rid of this. And this is light damage. No, it's greedy if I don't heal. Okay, so we're in Fragment of the Starry Sky. So from, I guess, technically the demo, this is the biome I expected to go to in the first place. I don't know if there's like multiple biome options. But I'm surprised that that NPC earlier like had this as, oh, I can choose to make sure this spawns. I am dying. Do we have any idea why? Am I getting shot by something? Yeah, they have like effects that are on the ground. That's not good. I got kind of obliterated. We have to start dodging more. I can't just face tank this stuff. So funny that like from where we were just 2 fights ago, the game has like scaled up. This is where like having that old Q would have been nice because I could just bop all these at once. I can do that with my W. But of course W costs HP. It's freaking kids. That's what these are, these freaking kids. Get out of here. We're up to 110%. Altar of cleansing in this place. Altar of cleansing. I think we can sell here, maybe. I mean, I Omega farm some of these, but if I get hit by anything, it's so much damage to me. I have to Giga Focus. Since when do I have to focus? They do melee too? Wait, these things are loaded with abilities. Nice. Casting this memory or dealing fire damage gives you move speed. Damage dealt by this memory to nearby enemies is increased. And then this thing again. I think it's this. And then you put it here. And And then this only heals you per enemy hit. We're only increasing damage. So we have to make some like really interesting decisions here. Oh, cleanse allows you to remove like the pluses. If you have something that like at base value, it's okay as is, you could cleanse it to bring it down and get some money back. So like there could be a world where you cleanse your Essence of Shatter down to 10%. You still get some bonuses, but I'm not really doing my ult that much where I'm getting a lot of value from it. But I think that's worth it. Okay. We're heading down. This is getting scary. I'm like worried now. I guess if I really wanted to, I would just take the sacrifice HP off of my button. Almost 2,000 damage. That is a real number. Haste. I think we need max HP. I don't think we need haste. I think we do our attacks plenty. I wouldn't be mad at attack speed. Another concept. Increases healing. Excess healing is converted to barrier. Okay. That's gonna help. Let's keep circling around. Trying to get as much of this map as I can, because we get levels out of this. Oh, I straight whiffed. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I had to. Holy crap, those chains were awful. Wow, predicted. So the issue is I can't dodge very well because I keep running into stuff because of his tackle. So it's a little bit more difficult for me to escape a bad situation because I keep running into the monster. We might have to replace the sacrifice HP. It might be a little bit too dangerous now. It sacrifices current HP, which is nice. So technically at lower HP values, it's not as detrimental. I guess technically speaking, the lower my HP, the more healing and damage I'm getting. I'm back up to half. Pew! Fire charge shot. I don't think we're doing this. I do believe the build is like legit as is. We just like we panic when we get too low. That's all. It's this big stuff too. I guess I better start spamming my ulti. These things, when they act up, I can act all right. Got plenty of damage in here. Ooh. All right, this has to go. The fact that they also melee, do they have to melee too? Can they not just try to shoot me and miss? Where are you going? Love that. That screen shake. You can't turn the screen shake off in this game. There's no way. Almost one-shotted that. Healing reduced. Is that what I just saw? Did I get like a status effect applied to me? What do we got? Restores HP when cast in combat. I believe if I pick this up, it combines together with this. So it gave it some quality. From 32 healing up to 39. That's not bad. Shop, and I have a lot of money. Technically, I could like go up and around. That's not greedy, is it? It's probably greedy. We gotta get to this shop. Because this could be good chips. So we have hemorrhage. Your next attack deals bleed and reduces enemy move speed. Glacial hammer, slam, doing ice. Immolation, sacrifice again your HP and do fire damage around you. Casting this or doing fire gives you move speed. 2 of these showed up. And then if this memory hits an enemy, get a barrier of 7. That lasts for 2 seconds. Not great. But I think it's probably a good idea we just take it anyway. Put it on this because this hits multiple times. And then save our money because there's nothing else in here. I think you can attack the shopkeep. I don't know if there's a lot of value there. It might be a DPS check. But my hope is that now we have like maybe a little bit more survivability. Probably not that much, unfortunately. There's something big here. I would assume like any like single amount of healing is good. Oh wow, this thing. I have to ult here. If you see that big thing show up, just ult it. That thing can't be allowed to exist. Oh, there's 2 of them. I can't move. I'm actually cooked now. I missed! I'm on edge. One of the best things about roguelikes is that journey from 0 to hero. I feel like like the sensation I'm getting out of this. I'm sweating. Like if I could show you all my pits right now, I'm sweating. I can one-tap these. See how I like kind of dash diagonally? Or else I'm gonna ram into the monster. Nice. Sometimes ramming into them's okay because I do get like the knockback and the stun and the shield. I just don't know if I block enough damage with that shield. Might be a little risky. I did not one-shot that. Nice. Maybe I do have to ram myself into it. Increase quality. Increase health. Haste. So maximum health when I'm sacrificing percent life. The percent doesn't really care about that. But I guess like it's effective HP at lower HP. I don't know if I wanted to like level that up more. I know I said getting it to 100% would be kind of sick. We gotta level up our actual abilities. We haven't done that in a long time. In the demo slash prologue, this was the last area, by the way. The last zone. I don't know if that's still the case. I am getting up to like 51 minutes. So I would assume this is probably gonna end soon. Delay Hunter's tracking reveals the current world. That's useful. Restore and get some drip. That shows the map. Healing. There are plenty of wells. Shrine of Dismantling. There's a curse down here, but like that's so late. So we have to go here. Power of Doom. No idea what that is. Since these hunters are getting a little close, let's also delay them. I have $300 left. And I think we can leave with just that. If I get to a well, I think we'll be in good shape. That's the like main thing I'm waiting on. Stop pushing me! Oh my god, I keep getting pushed. Oh, wait, my cooldowns. Holy crap. One memory for each character has its cooldown reduced by 85%, while all other memories have them increased. It nerfed my W like crazy. That's my only button, really? What in the world? Pillar of Flame, no thank you. Well, yes please. All right, we're pumping this up. This is going to the moon. I mean, I probably need some points in this too. Like if I could get 10% healing, I think I'll be happy. This is only getting 50 damage now, so I feel like the differential on this isn't like that much impressive. It's getting like 11%. This does increase attack speed a little bit more. I think we'll do it. Maybe that's the last one we'll do for this, because there are more shrines coming up. We still eat 20% of my life. Yes? Oh, that's from this. But hopefully it's gonna be worth it. There's also a healing shrine here. Maybe I should actually use it. Ooh. This is what we're here for. This is what dreams are made of, no pun intended. This is the gameplay we live for. Doing 3,800 to the monster in front of me. Get destroyed, knocking me back like that. Sit down, kids. Okay, so what's our next goal? I do believe it should be leveling up the gem. Just to make sure we're getting a lot of value from it. Look at that. Look at all these. I should also mention this game can be played multiplayer. I'm playing it solo. I don't think I've ever played this game in multiplayer, but I'm sure it's great. Yeah, maybe we have to do the tackle more. Nice. Okay. Flawed Essence of Freezing. Casting this memory releases a burst of cold. No reason not to equip it. It could also go on the R, but we can't do R just yet. Sure. Why not? I know I feel a lot better than I was earlier, but I think it's safe. Just heal while we can. No idea what this is. At this point, if I die, it's because I'm going into these rooms and I don't know what they are. And that's fine, because it's a 1.0 release. It's a lot of new content. Maybe I'm supposed to die. If I won, you all would think it's a little sus. How does this guy keep winning? I mean, look at it. How do you lose with the Butcher Strike? It's the best skill in the game. Combined with a 20% bonus? Ain't no way. Maw of Doom. Had to stack them up. All right. So a Maw of Doom. Activate. Select an item to empower. For free. 0% chance of being destroyed. So I'm actually leveling this stuff up. But every time I do it, there's a chance it gets destroyed. 8%. We don't lose the 8%. 16. That's when it's getting a little... I don't know if I can do a 16%. Not gonna lie. Can it actually destroy your passive? Yes. I'm kind of surprised at that. I didn't think you could even recycle your own passive. Okay, so I think they start moving again. I want to be giga strong for the boss. I don't want the boss to have any chance of living. Okay, that kind of hurt. But I guess, for real, I'm probably losing more HP from myself than I am the monsters. If you really think about it. Like, there's a high chance they don't even do 20% to me. See, like, I'm getting healing. Is it that bad? Is the situation that dire, or has it been overblown? I've been real dramatic in this entire biome, my bad. It just seems so much worse. This thing's kind of awful to fight. Never mind. It walked up to me, so it deserves to die. Attack speed? We don't need ability power. Ability power would help out the healing aspect, but I don't think it's that important. Famous last words, of course. Could go straight for the boss. Or we go for powerful forces in your area. I got ult here. Even in the ult, I still feel like I take a lot of damage through the barrier I used to have. Something's alive back here? No. Just kind of looked like it. Do I have to kill this thing? I do like that I can just bop those. Nice. Okay, so that you sacrifice health to get money. Enlightenment. When this memory deals cold damage, it deals cold damage equal to your max health and briefly stuns. And trigger once every 5 seconds. Every time this triggers, permanently increase your max health. I wish I had that a long time ago. Cast is empowered every 10. First hits an enemy, drops meteors. We don't want that. Periodically launch fireballs. Let's grab this. We will put it... We'll put it here. And then we can put this one here. Since, like, we're gonna take a long time to do this. I mean, I guess technically you could put it on the heel, too. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, boss time. We're not gonna go into that other zone because it's a curse. I don't have to take the curse, obviously. But I feel like there's no real reason for me to step in there if I'm not getting cursed. Alright. So, this was the final boss, Nyx. I don't know if that's still the case. We do good damage. She kind of got bopped. Ooh. Phase 2. Got some ads. She walked up to me. I don't know why she decided to do that. She knows what's gonna happen. I think this is an auto kill. Wow, that would have been really bad. Ooh. Uh-oh. There's more. In the demo and prologue, that was it. What do you mean I have more to do? 24%. Or 60, which is 10%, right? Where are my math majors at? If you're a math major, this is your time to shine. Let me know what was the higher damage buff. Butcher Strike +8 or Essence of the Overload for 50%. I'm gonna do the 450%. But if the other one was better, let me know, because I have no idea. All right. So I don't know what this is. Could be a brand new biome. Eroded Isle of Despair. Uh-oh. It's a whole biome. Uh-oh. All right, we have a shop above. Hunters here. Powerful forces in your area. We still hit. The new area doesn't know about my W. So we have at least that going for us. It's like lizards. We went from the forest to the tundra to space, and now we're in like ruins or something. This is fire that fires out charcoal. All damage dealt by this memory is increased by 14%, converted to fire. Fire over time increased. Memory haste, reduced cooldown. I think ideally you grab this. I just don't know how much that's gonna like impact us. Right now we're looking for really good chips. You've been ambushed. Quickly find the orb. Am I blind? This area's not that big. Maybe I have to kill these in order to open up the door. I can't actually move to the next area. Nice try. All right, so they're dead. Despair Remnant. Activate. Oh, wow, that's sick. I really like how that looked. So I couldn't clear that while enemies were surrounding it. So I had to clear out those enemies. I do kind of wish I had percent healing. Like, based on max HP, we'd be absolutely popping off if I had that. Okay, this is shop. We have shotgun of dark damage, fire damage, push back all enemies. If they hit a wall, they're stunned. So right now, this is where you're trying to think to yourself, how badly do you need the Q for healing? Like, we have a little bit of healing down here with the chips. Do you necessarily need the 26 per monster hit? For 5 seconds after the memory, attack damage increased and restore HP per attack. See, like, we have a lot of attack and healing. When this memory restores health or grants a barrier, get move speed, attack speed. The damage or healing of this memory has a 45% chance to ricochet. These are cool. So there's a lot of these that, like, if you were playing multiplayer, would have a really big impact. I don't know if I really care for ricochet on W, because there's a chance that, like, the monsters are on top of each other anyway. I don't know how far the ricochet is gonna go at a 45% chance. Not me about to throw the game. Triggers attack effects. Or you get the knockback with the stun. Sheesh. Heals more on bosses. Oh my god. All right, we're doing it. When this memory restores health. I wonder if the chip counts as a memory restoring its health. This is rare though, compared to this being common. Increase attack damage. I mean, that sounds legit. We did not throw the game. I absolutely promise you we did not throw. This was the right move. Okay, so now we have a Q. Gives us some space. Blessed Shrine of Guidance. I think those are maybe free healing. We need the space. Apparently something was unstoppable. And it's CC. I had 0 CC this whole time. Ow. Ooh, my god. We're up to 240%. Yeah, so this heals you for free, I believe. And the other one costs money. Uh-oh, there's more. Love that. It's what dreams are made of. One-shotting the enemies with a super high damage smack. Cleave. The Darius build. There's another League of Legends reference. I'm so sorry. Dash and attack a nearby enemy. I don't think we need that. Is this how I got here? Oh, wow. I expected to be, like, closer to the flower. All right, curse. Someone's remorse is leaking. Now, there is some worry about doing a curse, I think. I feel strong, but curses can, like, increase the damage I take, and that might be a problem. Boom! The new Q helps me stack these up, which is also, like, super useful. I want to see if I can push it once the purple goes away. Yes. It actually does really good damage, too. Oh my god, I just misclicked my R button. I turned off prematurely. I think it moved to this spot. That's convenient. Yeah, it's like stay in that corner. Timeout build. Wow, it actually kills them. Potent hatred. Enemies bypass your barriers and armor, dealing direct HP damage. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Memory level. And then this is new. You can see the happy moments of an unnamed traveler overlapping with his terrible, unfortunate ones. All memories except identity memories and all essences will be replaced with a random type. The level will be increased by 3. Identity. So, like, a traveler memory? I definitely lose my legendary, right? Hey, I would love to. I really would, but I really like what I have. And we've scaled it. How could I just leave it? It's done so much for us at this point. It's made the whole run. They're trying to get me to fail. All right, we have to kill 38 monsters. What a number. It's like a made-up number. We're in the world. Are there even 38 monsters in one biome? Maybe the last one that had all the kids. Not this. Ain't no way. We're getting really good ulti charge, at least. I'm gonna say I'm dead here. Rumors of my death were unfounded. Concept Remnant. Chance to ricochet damage or healings. That's the thing that we saw earlier. It's only at 38% now. We can put it on the R. There's no reason not to. But there's a high chance that we will get rid of that. Wrong way. Oh, wow. I didn't even see this. Okay, so we're here. Let's go down in case I don't necessarily want to do that shop. Dang, that attack's a lot thinner than I expected it to be. Wow, I have gotten hurt. But remember, don't panic. You're better off than you think you are at lower HP. I know it sounds weird. You're gonna have to trust me on this. All right, I had no idea why I was dying. Oh my god, why? All right, oh, that was going so well. I don't think the curse was maybe the smartest thing to do, but I thought for sure that I'd be able to get it. I just got bopped. Shape of Dreams, I gotta say it's a good game. I'm kinda subscribed to it. Speaking of subscribe to it, if you like what you saw, subscribe to this. We post action roguelikes all the time. So this is just another one in our kit. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know which character you enjoy the most. Maybe we can do some guides for the characters, we'll have to see. But either way, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next video.